Hello everyone! Hope you're all doing great today. Our lesson in science for today will be very interesting as we will talk about living and non-living things. And we will also be learning about plants' needs. And the objectives of our lesson is to differentiate between living and non-living things, and we will also use observations as evidence to explain what plants need to live and grow. So are you ready for this lesson? Let's go! Let me tell you first that everybody knows that some things in life are alive and some things are not. And sometimes it can be really hard to tell them apart. So let's learn about features that determine if something is a living or non-living thing. Well, living things can move. They can also grow. They also need nutrients or food. Living things can also reproduce, and they can also breathe. Having that in mind, now let's see some example of a mother and her child, a rabbit, a plant, and a fish. And let me ask you a few questions about them. Do this rabbit, the mother and the child, the plant, and the fish move? Do they grow? Do they breathe? Do they reproduce? And do they need nutrients or food? Did you think about it? Do you have answers? Very good. Yes, they do. The rabbit, the mother and the child, the plant and the fish are living things. Well done. Now it's time we go over the needs of living things. So what do we see here? Yes, it's a plant. Very good. We can also see a tiger. What do we see here? A little boy. What do we see also? A ladybug. So these are living things. So let's start with the first need of living things, which is water. So humans and animals need fresh water to survive. Plants also need water too, where they take in water through their roots. Next important need is air. Did you know that we as humans can only live few minutes without air? Air is also so important for plants and animals. Third basic need is energy, which we get it mainly from sunlight. For example, plants get their energy directly from the sun. Another need for living things like humans and animals is food. And finally, living things need a shelter or a place to live in to protect them from rain, heat, cold, and so many other things. People live in houses. Animals live in forests, deserts, and so many other places. But plants, on the other hand, don't need a shelter. They only need a space on the ground to grow and survive. Let's move on now to non-living things. Non-living things, on the other hand, are things that are not alive. Examples of non-living things are fans, books, lamps, and toys. Now, let me put you to the test and ask you a few questions, and I want you to answer. So, are you ready? Do these things move? Very good. No. Do they grow bigger? No. Well done. Do they breathe? Very good. No, they don't breathe. Do they reproduce? Excellent. No, they don't. And do they need food or nutrients to grow bigger? Well done. No. So all these objects are non-living things. Well done. Do you love plants? Well, I think that we all do, as they make places look so beautiful. And since plants are living things, let's move on to talk about their 5 basic needs to stay alive. So, first of all, a plant needs soil. Without the soil, the plants can't grow and get their nutrients. Plants also need water to help them grow bigger. They also need space. Plants can only grow well in a nice and open space. Another basic need of plants is air. Plants need clean air in order to make its food. And the last need of a plant is sunlight. Plants need sunlight in order to make their own food. Great job, everybody! Hope you enjoyed this lesson. And let's all remember to take good care of plants, as they are really important for the planet and for all living things. Have a great day. Bye bye.